The Heritage Foundation filed a Freedom of Information request on the 8th of March 2023, seeking access to Prince Harry's US immigration records. Following the request, the foundation pursued legal action to obtain these records, leading to a federal judge's order for their release. This was also done on appeal. So basically they lost out, they took a second bite at the cherry, and then they got the opportunity to have it. The judge basically modified his ruling. The documents were unsealed on the 18th of March today, but they were heavily redacted, concealing Prince Harry's privacy. And the important thing before I delve into some of the detail is that there are no subsequent actions which will follow from this ruling. The publication of the heavily redacted visa information documentation is effectively the conclusion of the case. There's no further appeals, no further details that will be released. It's completely ended, which I think is a really important milestone for the couple, because it means they can draw a line in the sand under this type of, as far as I'm concerned, hateful, fueled harassment, which in my opinion is supported. I have no evidence of this, but as far as I'm concerned, these people are working for the establishment in this country. Why are they so interested in the couple? You've got the media hounding them at every opportunity, and suddenly a think tank in America is interested in Harry's visa application on the basis of public interest because he may have lied on that application. Please. So let me just give you my 2 pence on why I think it's been so heavily redacted. One of the reasons I think it was so heavily redacted is because of the nature of the immigration process. It's not all processed by one group of people. Or should I say like one department. Much of the documents that would have been needed to be shared are effectively in the Department of Homeland Security as well as the State Department. And even if they'd produced everything, it still wouldn't have given a full picture. And this is one of the reasons why I don't think the FOI that the Heritage Foundation put together was honoured, or should I say given more credence legally. Also, what's important, certain elements of those documents are exempt from disclosure under existing laws in America because Congress already determined that certain types of records should not be released to the public. So they were never going to get all the details anyway. That's why I think this was a harassment case, a lawfare case about prodding the couple and keeping them on their toes in a very negative way, because you're constantly having to deal with this type of harassment. If it isn't harassment from the British media, it's harassment via lawfare. It's harassment via denigration of their reputation and of their programs or what they're doing.